What's up, guys? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my faithful patrons, double salute. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about how to actually leverage a $10,000 credit card to get $50,000 in funding. Now, for those of you that may have bad credit and can't get the Discover card, I got you covered, so stick with me, all right? Now, the reason that you may want to be trying to get this funding is because of investment purpose. You may be trying to get into the real estate market, whether you're trying to buy a piece of real estate or you're trying to buy tax liens, or you're just trying to be a silent investor into another project with somebody else. You needing that money, right? Or you be trying to do cryptocurrency, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, those type of things. Or you may just be trying to flip cars, or you're trying to get into Toro, buying cars and getting them into Toro and stuff like that. But whatever your purpose is, I'm going to show you how to go from 10,000 up to 50,000 in funding, starting with the Discover card. Now, understanding that with the Discover card, okay, here's some things that you need to understand. Most people will tell you to start with the Discover It credit card. However, it puts a hard pull on your credit. So, for those of you with bad credit, don't worry about that. Don't focus on the secured card, because I got some solutions for you. So just hold on. But for you guys that are able to qualify for the Discover It card, the things about it, I like it because there's no annual fees, no foreign transaction fees. Even on your first late payment, they don't penalize you on that. Now, they do pull from your TransUnion FICO 8, all right? But here's the cool part about it. If you get this card, they do a balance transfer for up to 14 months of no interest. So if you're purchasing something, or are you just doing a balance transfer to try to get out of credit card debt, this card actually will help you do that. Now, if you all are trying to understand how to possibly have a Discover card and liquidate it without doing that cash advance, there's companies like Plastic that is on the market where you can actually use that card. You can use their platform to take your credit card, okay, and to pay other bills with it without actually getting that cash advance fee, if that's a hint to any of you all, okay? Now, with the Discover It, you can actually do a pre-qual, basically a soft pull, before you even actually apply for the card. Now, their average credit score is a 670, okay, but some people with a 660 have been able to get this card. All right, and the cool part about it, and here's another hint for you guys, is that there's no proof of income. So I hope you take a hint. Now, for those of you guys that have bad credit and you want to boost your credit up an extra 25 to 100 points before going after that Discover It card, here's how you play the game, all right? So you can sign up for companies like Grow Credit and Perch, and what they'll do, they'll actually report your subscription. So if you have Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Apple Music, as a matter of fact, Perch, they will actually report at least 6 months of rent on your credit file as well. So that's some ways for you to boost up your credit score. Also, you can use a pledge loan and a credit builder loan, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. So stick around for that one. Now, the authorized users, yes, they can help boost up your credit. I know some people say, well, authorized users don't work or whatever, but trust me, guys, they work, because the credit card company would not continue to push add authorized users and help them build up their credit. So they do work. All right, now the extra credit card app, all right, this is very important, and I made a video on it. So if you actually want to have the full understanding of this, but if you use your debit card a lot, you definitely want to be able to incorporate that card, and I'm gonna explain more of that. Now, with Boom Pay and Rental Karma, if you've been paying your rent and stuff, and you have documents showing you've been paying rent, but the rent guy hasn't been reporting, they will Boom Pay states that they will report up to 2 years of rental payments. Okay, so you want to check them out, and so that's how you can actually boost up your credit score. Now, Here's something that I would do. If I'm able to get the Discover It card, then the next card I probably would go to after is the PETAL 1 and 2 cards, all right? So you may get either or. But here's the thing about it. Even if you apply for it, it's a soft pull. So you don't have to worry about getting that hard inquiry on your credit report, okay? Now, they're going to pull your FICO 9 Experian. So even if you don't have a credit score, they're going to more than likely focus on the cash flow instead of the FICO score. I misspelled the word instead. I see that. But at the same time, they focus more on the cash flow. Okay. So for those of you that can really take a good hint, sometimes they do income verification, but at the same time, um, by them doing a soft pull, their credit cards go from 300 to 5,000 on the Patel 1 and 300 to 10,000 on the Patel 2. The cool part about it, they do report to all three credit bureaus. So that would be my second card I'll go to after. Now, just say that you got the Discover card for 10,000 and you got this here Patel 2 card for 10,000. That's 20 G's right there. But I want you to play along with me and listen at what I'm saying, because this is really going to help you. Now, this card is called the SABLE 1 credit card. All right? And I need you to really pay attention to what I'm saying so it can really give you the leverage you want. All right? One, it's no credit check. So and you don't have to worry about credit history. So if you don't have any history, don't worry about it. So if you don't have if you're a foreigner, you don't have a social, don't worry about it, okay? And here's the cool part about it. This here card unsecures in 4 months. So it starts out as a secured card, but it unsecures in 4 months. So say that you took 2,500 from that Discover card and put it on this here card using that plastic trick I just showed you, putting it on this here Sable card, and then taking 2,500 from that Patel card and putting it on. So that's a $5,000 card, secured card, right? But in 4 months, it's a $5,000 regular card. So now you have the $10,000 Discover, you have the $10,000 Patel, you have the $5,000 Sable. So that's 25,000. But we're not finished. We're not finished. We're just getting started. So I need you to stick with me, okay? Now the cool part about it, this is no annual fees, all right? And so they do take transfers from PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle as well, okay, guys? Now, if I'm explaining this and you starting to understand what I'm saying, put a comment below. Hey, I'm doing a good job. Let me know, all right? Now, here's where the rubber starts to meet the road, all right? I want you to really pay attention. This is universal credit, okay? They're a credit lender, okay? They work with subprime borrowers. So say that you was at the bottom of the barrel, you're in the low 600s, or you're at 560, okay? You're at the high end 500s, low 600s, right? Now this company, they have a higher approval rate because their minimum credit score is a 560, average credit score is a 638. Now, again, like I told you about the Patel company, these is another company. They focus on the cash flow. They look at the credit score and everything, but their main focus is the cash flow and that you're not currently in a bankruptcy. Okay, so now understanding that their average income is 60,000, that does not mean that you have to be making at least 60,000 to get approved. That means that that's a hint, so you can get an idea of what to do in terms of helping you get approved for it. Okay, now their loan amounts go anywhere from 1,000 to 50,000. Okay, so that's the reason that I'm showing you this. And what you need on the credit report is at least two accounts. All right. Now the maximum debt to income ratio is 75%. It's because most cards and loans and stuff, they want you to be at least 45 to 55% for approval, right? This company is 75% debt to income ratio, and they'll still approve you. Again, they're mainly focused on the cash flow, all right? Now here's another company, Upgrade. Again, a great company, soft pull. You don't have to worry about the hard inquiry. Now here's another thing about it. Their average credit score is again 678. Now their loans go anywhere from 500 to 50,000. So now you understand why I was telling you to add those other positive trade lines on the credit, so that way it'll boost up the FICO score because they're going to pull from FICO 9 as well. Okay, so the higher the FICO score, the better the cash flow, the higher the chances, right? And again, $500 to 50,000. Now the minimum annual income on them is 78,000. But again, that's just a hint, and you don't necessarily have to be making it much in order to be approved. Now again, once again, as stated, you have to have at least two accounts on your credit file. And as you can see, 75% income. Now, unfortunately, with Upgrade, they don't operate in Colorado, Idaho, New York, Vermont, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. However, adding those other trade lines and being approved for those other cards, you still will be able to raise more capital. Now, here's where we're really finna make a big impact to help take you over to that $50,000 mark. All right. This is the Navy Federal in rewards. So if you're able to get into Navy Federal and you have bad credit, this is where you want to start. Okay. And I actually made a video about this here credit card. If you want to see the full video, put a comment below. Hey, Houston, can I see the Navy Federal in rewards video? And I'll send it over to you. Now with the Navy Federal in rewards card, okay, you deposit $200. After 6 months of good payments and stuff, it turns into $2,000. In 6 months, $2,000. Okay. Now, I know you're like, well, that's not a lot. Stick with me because it's a game changer. So you definitely want to play this game. All right. Now they pull from TransUnion FICO 9. All right. And they don't charge any annual fees. And again, if you want to see the video, put a comment below. Hey, Houston, could I see the Navy Federal in rewards uh, video? Also, I made a video that actually explained to you some of the possible strategies you can get to actually join Navy Federal. Now, here's the thing about it. The Navy Federal has a midnight hack. I made a video on it. So when you're asking for videos, if you say, Houston, can I see the Navy Federal midnight hack video? Then with the Navy Federal midnight hack video, this is going to be the game changer because people with a 530 credit score have managed to get 5, 10, 15, $25,000 credit cards, even with a 530 credit score. And the reason is because of the internal score. And I have made a video explaining about the Navy Federal internal score. So if you want to see that video as well, say, hey, Houston, can I see the Navy Federal internal score? Now, understanding, like I said, you must be a member, and they pull from TransUnion FICO 9. Okay? But if you follow all of those steps that I'm telling you, you definitely should be able to get at least 50,000 in funding. All right? Just follow the steps. If you have any questions or concerns about building your personal credit, business credit, check out Three-Way Funding at Houston McMiller. Now, here's another bonus for you guys, okay? This is Andrews Federal Credit Union. They operate similar to Navy Federal, okay? And they also offer business accounts. Now, if you're trying to get the maximum amount of funding and go over that 50,000, you definitely want to open up a business account. And adding those positive trade lines that I told you, this will help you position yourself to get more funding. Now, with their accounts and stuff, you don't have to be military, but you have to join the American Consumer Council, and it's like $5. But when you join that, they pay the $5 for Andrews, and you're in, right? But the reason that I like this bank, they have a credit card, a Visa Signature credit card. And if you guys have been following my videos and paying attention, I always tell you if you're going to go after a large line of credit, start with the Visa Signature credit card. Their Visa Signature credit card starts at $5,000. This Titanium Rewards Visa starts at $5,000, goes up to $50,000. Now, you see where it says only available in DC, Maryland, New Jersey, Virginia, and Washington. That's only where their branches are, but you can be anywhere in the country and join and be able to get access to this credit card, okay, and become a member. That's how you get from 10,000 with the Discover It credit card up to $50,000 in funding. It's a whole map, a whole plan, and it doesn't take years. It doesn't take a whole year. It's just being real active. Give yourself anywhere from 90 days to at least 120 days. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to access at least $50,000 pulling off this strategy, okay? Like I said, with the Navy Federal in rewards, that unsecures after 6 months. However, if you're a Navy Federal member and you want to do the Navy Federal hack, I usually tell people at least give it about 60 days and make sure you do your deposits and stuff, and then go for the Navy Federal hack to be able to get a unsecured card, okay? Now, what I was talking about with the FICO 8 and the FICO 9, the FICO 8, uh, it's mostly what the regular banks, that's the reason I said Discover, they would use FICO 8, okay? But like with your credit unions, those fintech companies, they're using FICO 9 because it has more flexibility, because you can add the mortgage on, you can add the utilities on to help boost up the credit score, okay? So also the AUs to help boost up the credit score. That's the reason that I say there's a difference between the two. Now, if you have any questions about funding your business or trying to get personal credit and you need a consultation, click the link below in the description. Thank you.